10 from the 15-yard line. Rodgers for the end zone. For Scott. Posting up in the...
We don't normally put the away team on 12 best, but this grab from Jaleel Scott is just phenomenal. Full extension for the grab. Never put a second hand on the football. Now that right.
This might be one of the catches of the season in college football from Jaleel Scott.
It's early, but there's no doubt this is the best catch I've seen all year so far. It's going to be a tough one to top.
Here it is one more time.
Scott's hands have to be enormous, because when you turn your hand over to the wrong side, you're not the hips in between plays.
Rodgers taking a deep shot. And it's caught by Scott. Territory.
But Joey Bryant ended up on the ground. Wasn't able to get his head around. You see that left hand from Jaleel Scott. And unfortunately for my fellow defensive players, you tend to see receiver.
Who's teamed up with Kobe Williams at number 5 on the defense, who has a pick 6. Deep shot from Rodgers. There is a flag.
He was at least in position where his eyes were around, but not able to stay in his pedal long enough to get his body in position to actually make a proper play on the football. He's playing the receiver as opposed to playing the ball. Whichever part of the lower body of Jaleel Scott comes down first, if it's that left.
Here's another look.
Doug Martin and the entire staff from New Mexico State, they were repeatedly marveling about the jump ball ability of Jaleel Scott.
We can see it. It's definitely been on display tonight.
It's a sight to see.
Arizona State has given up 520 yards of total offense to the Aggies. As to the end zone, Rodgers.
Did you ever play that when you were a kid? Where you just throw, there'd be one all-time quarterback, you just throw the football into the air, and then there's a bunch of people just wrestling around, trying to see who can come up with.
Aggies with 4 out wide, 3 on the top side of your screen. Plenty of time for Rodgers. He pumps, he throws, has a receiver, and it's hauled in.
Miller had in the backfield and the time. So the offensive line, great time. He sits waiting for him to get open, break right there in the middle of your screen. He gets up top, takes a pop. Nice.
First and goal from the 5-yard line. Fader out, they go to Jaleel Scott, and he holds it.
Jaleel get up there, so let's see what he does. Tosses it up high. Oh, that's a nice pass, and way to get up Jaleel.
What a drive there for Todd. Next year, he could be playing on Sundays. Scott, 5 yards away. Aggies within 4.
6 to go on their own 43. Rodgers downfield to the sideline. That's caught.
Awesome throw by Tyler Rodgers, and even a better catch by Jaleel Scott. Look at it. He gives his quarterback space on the sideline, one-handed, gets 1 foot down. That's all you need.
Where only his man could get it. First down. Rodgers to throw again. Throwing downfield. That's complete across the middle. Down.
Play, you can see he just threads the needle. Look at this throw. Puts it in between, knowing the safety's coming over, but puts it in the spot that his receiver, Jaleel Scott, can get that ball and then be able to go down or continue to run if he had.
Watching that Washington State USC finish. 1st and 10. Rodgers has a wide open receiver down to the 5th.
Of a turnover. That's what this team does. They're now +4 in the turnover department.
Had an interception against TCU a couple of weeks ago. Rodgers escapes again, continues to survey, and finds an open receiver.
They wanted to screen there, and it's not there. Wanted a quick one to the outside receiver. He keeps working, and then Jaleel Scott finds a nice little crease.
Martin said he wanted 30 touches for Larry Rose, and he has only 8. It's a one-on-one ball. Yard line.
Right here, let's see. Climbs the ladder. Ball's right in there. And
this last one is reviewed and Rogers near the end zone. Jaleel.
Defense can come together, find some stops. This is what happens. Excellent move. He sells.
174 yards. And how about how he picked this one?
Here from the 5-yard line. Again, pressure coming. Might have been a hold right there. Ball up for Greger as he was about to beat him. Watch this.
Oh, yeah. That's a little hold. No question about it.
Didn't he?
Great job by Scott. Faking the inside and running a beautiful corner. They lined him up in the slot. And he crossed the receivers. Did a negative play on his quarterback.
3rd and goal from the 5. Rogers, pressure coming, throws it up for Jaleel Scott.
Very tight coverage. They bought the blitz. It was coming free. And when you're 6'6", you can do that.
Tightly contested first half. We're tied at 7. Rogers going deep. He has Jaleel Scott. And
almost have 2 deep, right? 2 guys in coverage deep. Very back safety help. And he's still...
Now a player is down for Arkansas State near the 30.
And it looks like it goes right past the defender's hand and hits him right in the breadbasket. And when he turns around, it just barely... Defender barely misses it, and Scott.
Double-digit catches for the Aggies, 5 of over 20. They need the 48. And up the middle, Scott with the grab. At 6'6", dragging the...
Tyler Rogers looking for his #1 threat. That's Jaleel Scott right across the middle on the dig route. This is a Texas State defense that does not have an interception.
To the great Penny Hart at Georgia State, who'll be here in San Marcos 1 week from now. Going deep for Scott this time, and Scott the...
Waddy, as you can see on this play, he's in pretty good coverage. He just has to do a better job of attacking the ball when it's actually in the air. You got to reach for the high point. Sideline can build confidence, and that'll start to grow within this series.
Blitz coming. Rogers going deep for Scott and one-on-one.
Job of getting his head around so he can make a play on the ball. He's running with him stride for stride. He just does not get his head around.
His career came here 2 years ago against Texas State. 297 yards passing. His first pass of 2017. He's up 9.
And I spoke too soon. Obviously, the Bobcats thinking that this guy coming in, not ready to play, and throws an absolute drop of a dime in to Jaleel Scott for the touchdown. And now New Mexico State feeling really good about that.
With 5 catches in the first half, quiet in the second half until this grab perfectly placed.
Genty has time. Throws across the middle. That's complete to Scott.
Check. They're playing a 3-deep zone, and this is a perfect pass, a little slant.
Rogers rolling right, looking deep, double coverage, down in 8 for the Aggies. 3-step drop for Tyler Rogers. Check that was first down. Doug Martin right there near the official.
Let's see if we can see anything here. Really double coverage, too. He got one in the back, and he got one underneath. He gets by both of them. Let's see if he gets in there.
Ooh, I think he caught it, Danny. The midfield stripe. They need the 50. Rogers will lob it on the sideline. Jaleel Scott is free.
Holder, if they see Jaleel kind of push off, but it was a nice little fade route in there. He looks everyone off one way and looks back to Jaleel Scott. There's the penalty. And
yeah, it's declined. It goes on to Ryan Mills for holding Jaleel Scott, who is alone to cover.